Hello, everyone. Welcome. So nice to see you all, powerful people joining me here on Beyond Karma, on Beyond Mystic. I'm on pause here because I didn't realize it started live, and here we go. I'm pulling the slides up. Hi, people. It's so nice to be here. Gosh, do I ever look forward to spending this time with you every Tuesday. You are tuning into the Beyond Karma Show. My name is Crystal Yardley. It is already Tuesday, December 9th. Would you look at that? It is happening so fast. We are flying through December already. And I'm really looking forward to, I'm going to pull this down for a second here. I don't know about you all, but I'm really looking forward to having some time to just be, and to be in hibernation and peacefulness and simplicity. This is one of my favorite parts of Christmas, holiday times here, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, where I find it just so magical to spend extra long time in my pajamas, and maybe I'm going to do some crafting, maybe some puzzle building. I really love doing a puzzle over the holidays. It's not always as exciting for everyone else, but I sure love it. So I'd love to hear. I know we're not quite at holiday time yet, but how is everyone doing out there? We're almost halfway through December. How is this, this month, this lead up into solstice? How is it feeling for everyone? Welcome. Welcome. I'm seeing some of you pop up already. I see we had a post earlier today. I assume that they posted in many of the live shows that were coming up. And sounds like they were arrested at the convoy and released on parole yesterday, looking to catch up. We're really happy to have you back. Thank you for being the freedom fighter that you are, for letting us know how you're doing, for keeping us posted. Much love and respect to all, and much love and respect back to you. Thank you for tuning on in. Hello, Lupo. So nice to see you. Greetings from Yorkshire in the UK. And I know that I love it when you tune into our shows, because I know it's getting late for you there, but it's always such a blessing to have you. Okay, and we have a question coming in already. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Hello from Utah. Oh, so nice to see all of you. Right? Good to have you back. Yes, tell us all about it. We want to know what your experience has been. Oh, hey, I'm really sorry to hear this. Let me know if you have any questions about how you can be supported through that. That's really unfortunate to hear. There is the exhaustion and the burnout, the overwhelm is real. And unfortunately, that is also food for the darker energies. And a lot of the reason why they have put us in this position of being in these places, of being exhausted, overwhelmed, in fear, because then it's that hole in the armor, right? It's the way to get in. So please let me know if you have any questions in terms of how you need some support. Every Christmas you do a puzzle too? Yeah? Right? Oh, I mean, grown or not, on my father's side of the family, it was, always our thing to do, but especially over Christmas. And it's a bit obsessive, though. It's hard to pull me away once I get going, especially if it's a good one, you know? Mhm. I am a little bit of a dork right up inside here. Not that it's dorky to do puzzles, you know, at all. I think they're wonderful. Just so I want to say that they're meditative, but it's kind of not for me either. I get a little bit like about it, but really nice family activity to do. Okay. I'm going to start this and just cruise through the comments a little bit more. Okay. Very positive and focused on throughout. Well, that's good to hear. Okay. So we're moving on up. Exhausted and surrounded by evil, but feeling positive and focused throughout at the same time. So that's how we do it, right? Staying in the balance, staying in the light as much as possible. Oh, Ola from Ontario. Nice to have you. Yeah. It's so funny now. YouTube is doing this weird thing with everybody's names. And it's so strange because now I don't know you by the names that we used to know you by. Hola hi from Southern Ontario. I'm saying hola because I've been studying Spanish. I've been doing some Duolingo, and so I've been studying it for a few weeks now, and it's coming in, wanting to come in. I'm like, oh right, no, that's not English, Crystal. Although, hola every once in a while is nice. Blessings. Hello to you and Asa. Oh, my loves. Okay. You did? Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. I'm so excited. Lubo is just sharing that he signed up for the Sunday Social on mine and Mom's website on iworld.ca. So thank you for doing that. We look forward to seeing you there. Let's get right down to it. First of all, I want to, of course, remind you that you are checking us out here on the Beyond Karma show and tuning in on YouTube, where you're catching the show live now, as well as on Rumble. Thank you, everyone who goes ahead and subscribes to both so that we can continue to build our community. Thank you to everyone who shares our videos. Really appreciate it. Maybe there's going to be that one video that just hits home and feels supportive that maybe even you can share with your family, or even just snippets of it, little portions. We're really here to support everyone in waking up to the best of our ability and being inclusive with everyone. Yay! See you there. Hi from Ireland. Right on. Thank you for being here. Love seeing all you UK folks as well. And so that's it for that. I'm going to get right into questions. We've got a couple coming in already. So nice to see. Now, I will say about the good news portions, as you have heard, there's been some website development going on, and I have been so slammed with all of that and services that I have not had a whole lot of time to look for good news. I apologize. I hope to gather some more segments over the new year and bring you more, hopefully, when we return in January. Again, if anybody has anything to share in the way of good news stories, you can send that. I will put it right down here. I'm going to put the email down here that you can send any good news stories to. This is going to look like it's coming from Beyond Mystic. It's just me, not John Clipperton. There we go. So yeah, so if anybody has any good news stories that they hear, you can send them to beyondkarma1111@gmail.com. No pressure here, Crystal. Aw, appreciate that. I'll just hang out then. Aw. Hey, Early Mord. Nice to see you, my dear. Yeah. Few hours of sun today, right? We did here too. The bright skies, I tell you. Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming back on. Thank you for coming back on. I've seen the other questions. I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to make sure that I get to this. Okay, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. I have two more that I have starred first, and then we'll get right down to you, okay? Thanks for coming back, Laura. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get the cards up. Question. I did hear Three Eye Atlas. A few weeks ago, I thought I heard a voice in the dark say, I'm just passing through. From what I've heard from the Beyond Mystic family, I wonder if that was Three Eye Atlas. Voices in the dark. Voices in the dark. We've been told that they're coming in. I'm just passing through. Okay. Great question. Let's have a look. What do we need to know about that? Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, right. In the summer, I complain if we don't get enough rain, and in the winter, I complain that we get too much. Oh, my dear. The grass is always greener, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Aw. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, I have a good news story. I have a coaching session with KRISTAL next week. I have eagerly been looking forward to that as well. Back to this. My apologies because I get distracted because I just want to hang out and chat with all of you. So let's see. I need to clear the cards before we begin. And as I clear the cards, I'm also tuning in. I invite everyone, when I'm going into these, that all of your collective guides are coming through and assisting in the wisdom and the advice behind these questions as well. So I invite you all to tune in with me as I do so. Was this voice in the dark Three Eye Atlas? Voice in the dark Three Eye Atlas. I'm going to pull 3 cards on that. Okay, I'm going to go where it's coming from, what it was, and where it's going. Holy. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. So, it could be Three Eye Atlas. It feels like it was something that got like released or shot out of somewhere. With this, it was like it's almost like wherever it came from. And I want to say that it is something more than just an ethereal thing. It feels like it is something that is of substance, right? Especially with these 2 cards here. It is something that was of substance. So I would say something like Three Eye Atlas would be right up the alley of this. And it feels like if we think of, well, where would something like the structure of what Three Eye Atlas is, where would that come from? Well, it would come from something coming apart, and this is like a piece of it that has been released out into the atmosphere. So it came from something ending. It came from some sort of a tear down. And then it feels like what it is now is actually very connected to our earth plane. So with this Empress here, it's either a substance that has a similar frequency and energy to it like our earth does, or it is actually something that was from like another earth type planet. Yeah. So interesting. Very interesting here. And then ultimately, what you need to know is that it coming to you is a gift. It is an offering, and I'd say even an invitation for you to be really interacting with the wisdom and the energy of what this, I want to say being, but it feels more like earth energy has to offer you. So there's some form of a gift in it for you. Now, just passing through, where it's going is, I feel like whether or not it kind of almost dissipates and comes to earth in these practical offering ways, like something that's actually like physical form, like a new currency, or this really looks to me like gold. So something along the lines of that, or in terms of where this is, where it is right now and where it's going, it definitely feels like it's bringing huge amounts of value with it. So is that 3i Atlas? Anytime there's an ace involved, I'd say that's a yes. And this feels very, like it's material and less frequency and more material. So I'm not sure what to say about it's just passing through. But I sense that is some wisdom that is meant for you to hear. Is there anything else? How does this affect you? Holy moly macaroni. It's definitely something around, for one, why this voice is coming in and speaking to you, and for two, what it means for you is you got some real good fortune coming your way. These three cards together is like, whoa, gifts from the beyond, gifts that the earth has something to offer you. Like, this is tangible wins in some form or another. So that's exciting, Erin Wu. Look for the answers to this in the night. Look for the answers to this in your dream time. Keep being open and asking for it to come through in your dream space. This card generally speaks to something that is our darker subconscious shadow, but because it's something that's come through in the dark for you, and because it's so well aspected, I would say continue to ask for this. Ask for the highest possible timeline and outcome to come, and these energies to continue to come through and speak to you. Really cool. Really cool to see. Big blessings. Big blessings. Yeah, abundance. Big time abundance. Yeah. And blessings. Wonderful. Great way to start. Thanks for starting us out there, love. Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, next. I plan on moving states. I just got home from driving 800 miles. Can you help me now narrow down areas of Georgia and what would be the best fit based on Atlanta? Northeast, southeast, northwest, or southwest? Okay, I'm going to pull on each of those. So this is something that I do quite often for people in readings and sessions. Okay, so I would normally pull 3 cards on each. That's going to get into more of a longer, like that would be on a longer reading. So I'm going to just pull 1 card on each of those directions for you, Stacy. If you need more answers, then we would have to book a session on that. But congratulations. That sounds like quite the road trip. Quite the road trip. Okay. Down areas of Georgia and what would be the best fit? I'm going to lay them down in order. Okay, so we're going to start with northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. Well, the thing is, you can't go wrong. So that's always, it's one of those ones, right? Because it's like, great. So then what do I do now with that? Okay. Holy. Well, what I can say is that the areas that you're looking at are definitely where you're meant to be. Yeah, super stacked to choose from. So the areas you're looking at are definitely where you're meant to be on this. Wow, where do I even start? Okay, so this is northwest. We always again look at aces like our yes. That's a yes. That's a real especially the Ace of Swords is a yes card. So it looks like northwest is definitely beneficial for you. Again, it's like each one of them is going to have, each one of these areas is going to have its own magic. It's going to have its own set of, you're going to feel really activated activated and creative in the southeast. There's something where it's like you're able to be really seen there, really in your full expression of yourself in the southeast. It looks like the northeast is somewhere that you can go for to have like experiences. It's a great place. Yeah, she could travel and live in all of the places, right? That's exactly what I'm seeing. So it's almost like this is really good for I want to say it's not the Hierophant, so it's not like education, but gathering parts of yourself, gathering tools, gathering connections. Also a really great place for a ceremony, for if you're into like offerings to the land or going to retreats, workshops, anywhere where you're cultivating yourself is really great in the hold on, let me put that right back up here. Yeah, really great in the northeast. So great creativity in southeast, a lot of really good cultivation here. This looks like if you're going to choose anywhere to live longer term, it looks like the northwest is your greatest nod. However, you do have the strength card in southwest, which is another major arcana. So you're going to have, I'd say, the most potent spiritual experiences in the northeast and southwest. And it may be more sort of lifestyle permitting in the in the two in the middle here, the southeast and northwest. But I would take a screenshot of, if you can, of this, and you're going to discover what that means to you, because I think you're spending time in all of them. I think you are going to be quite nomadic between all of the places. So what happened there? I just left offerings for the land in 17 different cities. See why I'm having such a hard time. I'm a Reiki master. I can feel that about you here. Kind of does say Atlanta is a good vicinity for the questioner. Yeah, exactly, right? It's definitely a good vicinity for you. So I feel like this is going to be a great place for you to recoup, for you to strengthen yourself, for you to ground into yourself. Again, take a screenshot. I would do, because there's not too many cards here, I would go ahead and do some research into, for you, the meaning behind each one of these, because everything looks good. And that's just life sometimes. Sometimes we don't get the really straight shot answers, right? We get like, girl, you can't go wrong. So, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It looks very positive. And that's, again, another beautifully positive reading, and so good to see. So congratulations. It looks like you found the right area, at least, to really be in. Maybe I'll see you there someday here. Someday, maybe sooner than you know. Yeah. I'm leaving behind everything and have no family or friends there yet. You will. You know, it's an interesting one, because it doesn't look like it's not like super social from that, but it's very empowering. The area is very empowering. So come to Wisconsin. We need a Reiki master here. Yeah. You will not regret your choice. Beautiful to hear. Thanks, everyone, for chiming in on that. Appreciate you. Okay. Welcome. Okay, Laura. I'm asking about my older cat, Moo. I had to put Kingsley down at 2.5 years. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so young. I got a new cat named Jasper. Moo's having a hard time. Could you read Moo? Let's read on Moo. It is so important for us to be tuning in with these magical animal companions that we have, right? I'm sure many of you caught my interview with Janine. If you haven't, it is up on Rumble and YouTube. We had such a nice time. Oh, I just feel so blessed. Thanks, everyone, for supporting me and all of that. And to be on a solo interview with Janine after all of these years, I just felt top of the world, right? Top of the world, and so grateful to share it with all of you. So grateful. Okay, focus, Crystal. Moo. Let's focus on Moo. Oh, I can feel the energy. So sweet here. I'm going to pull 3 again. So this is the past. This is where Moo is at right now, and this is how Moo is going to be navigating forward. And then we can pull some advice on that. Look at all of these wands. Wow. Okay. Mhm. Hmm. Okay, so what I'm sensing is that there's a potential that Moo is, um, uh, maybe even going a little stir crazy. There's a lot of fiery energy here. I wonder what sign Moo is. There's a lot of fiery energy. So in the past, I'm not sure if you, um, did you move? Um, I'm gonna 2.5 years, and I got a new cat named Jasper. It looks like there was a move, or like there's like focus in a new direction. This could be a new cat coming in, but this looks more like something like there's other directions. You moved with her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying that. Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is a move. So it's great. It feels like there's a move in a new direction. And then it feels like right here now, I'm wondering if Jasper is a boy cat, or are we looking at boy girl cat, or what's the look of that? It looks to me like Moo has a lot of energy that is needing to be, oh yeah, she's a girl. So it's either that maybe Jasper has come in and has like a lot of energy that may be like interesting for Moo to work with. However, all of these cards look positive, and it does look like that it is there's going to be yeah, Jasper's a boy. Yeah, exactly. So it looks like there's going to be a move in a positive direction. So what can you do? Yeah, 8 months, right? So there's some energy there for sure. So it's a lot of okay, so I'm hearing one thing that may help is rescue remedy. Now, I know you can get rescue remedy from the health food stores. It's the Bach flower remedies, and it can be really supportive for cats' energy systems. There is a lot of energy activation here. So that might just be what you're feeling, is that there's like an overstimulation that's coming in. Oh, yeah. It's definitely, she's not the biggest fan that he's a boy. They may have even had some past stuff together, or she might have some aversion to the male species in general, and male energy. I'm not sure if she's been sensitive to male energy in the past, but there's this irritant around the fact that Jasper is a boy. Okay, cool. What do we do about that? What do you do about that? Okay, I would say that it's just taking practical steps. It's something, even I'm hearing that I'm hearing give them like separate toys, separate playtime. And it's really, I think it's going to be probably like, um, now, what did you say? She's 8. I see that. I see that. So it seems to me like it's really working with something tangible here. What are you building? There's something that you're building for her. It's like you're designing her own area or something. Like you're building her own like castle, or her own structure, that where she can kind of get away from everything, where it's just like her own little space, so that so she has something it's something where you're putting your hands to work and creating something for her. So new toys, new new structure for her to hang out on where the cats can't go. And if you see Jasper trying to get up there and trying to interact with her, like literally spray him or get him. Yeah, I'm sure you're trying. Hey, honestly, none of this looks bad. It just looks like it's a period of time with this Five of Swords in here. There's just some old triggers around male energy, and Jasper has that. And not only that, but he's also very energetic, right? So there's something where, okay, now you say it's in your room. Yeah, so much good energy for Jasper and me. Thank you, right? Okay, so you're saying it's in your room. Let's have a look at it. Is this best in your room? Okay, that looks good. In the living room. I get that she wants to have 3 different spots. I know that's a lot to consider, and they don't all have to be elaborate, but there's like 3 different areas where she wants to be able to still hang out and be present, but not be too accessible to Jasper. Yeah. And cats have spats, it seems like it's just a bit of an adjustment period, but it is all going in a new direction. And yeah, you just want her to feel safe. She's the lady of the house, right? Totally understandable. Absolutely. And I mean, the thing is too, is that as they've both contracted to be in your house at this time. So try not to take things like too much responsibly. And cats have this, you've got those spots. Good. Yeah, right? 3 spots she wants, not just in your room. She wants to feel like she has lady of the house privileges in more than just one place, right? And that'll sort it out. And then it's something also where she wants to see that you're working for her to feel like she's worth putting in the effort, right? So she's kind of like taking it out on Jasper a little bit right now so that she can so that she can make her point known, like, if you want me to deal with this cat here, then you need to give me some good places to hang. So cute to see. Good luck with all of that. It sounds like you're already doing such a great job. Sounds like you're already on it. So thank you for tuning in here and for asking your question. Before I get on to the next question here, I'm going to bring this back up, and I am just going to remind you that I know that this is a busy time of year. I know that funding is tough, but if anyone feels like they have the need or the resources and they're wanting a session with me, beyondmystic.net, the consultations page is where you can find me and where you can book the sessions. There's also the opportunity, if you feel so called, to purchase a reading for somebody for Christmas. That kind of kills a couple birds with one stone there. So, and that is where you can find me. I have hour-longs and half-an-hour readings. And again, they are great gifts for people as well if you're wanting to purchase a session for someone or a gift card for someone. And while we are on the topic of Christmas, I wanted to share this as well. Also great gift ideas. The Ascension Organites is having a Magic of Christmas sale. The entire store is 30% off. And that is automatically applied at the checkout, valid until December 25th. Oh, I want both of those Organites. I just want all of the things. So that's that there. Yeah, you're welcome so much. Thank you. Yeah, please rock the like, share, and subscribe. Bless you. Appreciate that. This does remind me of Edgar Casey's story about cats being the guardian gatekeeper of the interdimensional portals. Oh, they definitely are. Hmm. And we are so blessed to have them choose to share that experience and this experience with us in this lifetime. Yeah. Okay, on to the next here. Believe a rough time is ending. Please look at my next 6 months. Love your readings. Thank you. I love puzzles too. Yeah, right? Okay. So, how can I pose this question for you? So, next 6 months would be quite a lengthy pull. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to look at the past, present, and future, and we'll see if there's anything else that needs to come from that. We're going to be tuning in with also the caveat of what you need to know for this next 6 months in terms of what the future cards are speaking to. I'm happy to hear that you have belief that the rough times are ending. I'm also happy to hear you love puzzles. What do we need to know for you? Well, look at this. We've got a 6. Right on cue. Right on cue. Okay. So I'm not sure what your last, what this rough patch has been about for you. It looks like something that has either had to do with a masculine figure in your life, something that has been either challenging with a masculine figure or something that has been challenging with the overall patriarchal system that has been sort of placed on you. It looks like it's, again, right here with this 5. Now, what do I always say? That 5s are chaos and change, and 5s are an opportunity for upgrade, right? And when that spirals through our life and things get stirred up, it's that opportunity for us to move beyond some of these limiting, challenging aspects in our life and to step into the storm, to step into that chaos, and to honor that it is an experience in order to be able to take us into something. Now, you say that you believe the rough time is ending, and I do believe that as well, because what we're seeing here, and we could look at this like your next 6 months, you're going to be given the opportunity to give and receive. You're going to be given the opportunity to feel like you are in a position of reciprocity, like you are in a position of living a life of win-win dynamics. So no longer will you feel like you are under the weight of a black and white reality. I mean, a lot of the emperor's reality is very power driven. It's very like winning, right? And that aspect is no longer serving. You're actually calling in, the upgrade is happening because you're calling in a life of reciprocity. You're calling in a life of wanting to live in generosity. And so this is the last of the upgrade. Fives go pretty quickly, and I feel like this next 6 months is going to feel a lot more balanced for you, a lot more abundant, and abundant in the way that you feel like you have the capacity to give. And that's what we're here for, right? We're here to live in service, and we've kind of had that part of our purposeful path really taken from us in a lot of ways because of how much of the program how much the program has weighed us down, how much the program has kept us in this state of chaos and change, chaos and fear. Being under someone's thumb is no fun, at all. No to this, right? None of that. So the future looks golden for you. And the next 6 months looks really supportive, and like there's going to be a lot of win-win dynamics coming in. And, you know, mom likes to put an extra win on there, and we like to go win, win, win. It's not just between the twos. It's a win for spirit as well. It's how spirit comes in and plays through you, right? So, and that is that middle ground. It is the spirit is the spirit is that which balances the scales, right? And the dynamics are on either side, but spirit is that which holds the center point for us. So, okay. Hi, my lovely small town of Lyman, Connecticut has been really good at preserving land and protecting our waters, and not much infrastructure. The taxes were low, etc. Well, I started that thinking that was a question. Thank you for sharing that. I'm not sure if there's a question that follows that. If there is, can you please put it back up? I might have missed it. That's really happy to hear, though. Lovely town of Lyme in Connecticut. Good at preserving land and protecting waters. Not much infrastructure. Taxes are low. Oof, that sounds so good. Let's all go to Lyme, Connecticut, people. Can you please ask the cards why I took a picture of the super full moon at 11:30 p.m. and I took a picture of a pink heart? Stop. I wish you could show pictures on here. So you took a picture of the super full moon and it ended up being a pink heart. Okay, we'll have a look. See here quickly. Oh, yes, there's a question following it. Okay, I'll get right back up to that one. I'll look at this and get right back. Okay. Pause. It's been a spiritual battle for my life doing shaman work. That is the path of a shaman. The shaman's path is a warrior's journey as well, right? It is not it's a peaceful warrior path, but it is many initiations that are involved in that work. So blessings to you in that journey, and thank you for choosing this life to have that path. Let me get back to the question. Asking about the moon, and then I'm coming back to that one. Just over here. What do we need to know about this moon being a heart? Oh, here he is again. The man in the moon. I don't know that gives us any real answers to that question, but okay, interesting. Pleasantly surprised. Okay, I'm seeing something here. Now, I notice this every once in a while. He has an upside down heart on the corner of his cloak. I don't know if you can all see that. Looks a little bit lopsided, but I'm always looking at it being like, why does he have an upside down heart on his shoulder? What am I getting with that? I'm getting that. What am I getting? What do you all think? What do you all think? I think it's um, messages from other. It's like a reflective message from now other dimensional beings. There's something like there's another influence or energetic, like an influential leader or something out there that is coming in and reflecting through the moon. Um, yeah, very interesting here. Very interesting. He's got something in the palm of his hand that almost looks like a moon too. Very cool. Super full moon. I feel like the super full moon especially was okay. Well, I'm getting things all left, right, and center. I feel like the super full moon was also had a lot of potent masculine energy in it, and that something came in during that time. That was medicine for the masculine. That was medicine for, you know, how we were just talking about this program, right? The Emperor's program, that really like fierce linear, like the heart turned upside down. But this is now coming through where this super full moon was something that had medicine for, yeah, that had medicine for the masculine at this time. Way cool. Great question. Great question. I'm going to just cruise back up here and see if I can find the question that followed that last one. If you would all just give me a moment. I'm assuming this is it. Okay, so recently a left Democrat was elected in my small town. Will she bring woke mentality, which brings in development and the bad changes? God, right? Maybe we're not all moving to Lyme. I'm really sorry to hear that. Will she bring woke mentality? So let's see what we can do here. What do we need to know about the Democrat who was just elected in Lyme? What is the purpose of this? What is she bringing in? What are her intentions? You know, these are some pretty good cards. These are some pretty good cards. I think that, for one, I actually think that she's going to stir things up. I feel like she's something like she has come in under the guise of being a Democrat, but she actually has a greater view of everything. She actually has a much higher perspective than what she is like coming in and being perceived as. And I think she's actually got a lot of potency. And it looks like she's going to do good things for, like, no matter how she thinks, she's going to make positive changes in your town and in your area. This looks very much like she might even have, there may be like a male counterpart or someone of a different someone that's right wing that might come also in, and they may even end up, oh God, dare I say it, work together. We've got the two sides here. We got the Queen of Wands here and the King of Pentacles here. So what you need to know about the future of her is that she may actually bring in more grounded, valuable influence than you think that she's going to, and that she actually has a much larger perspective than just the box of being a Democrat and potentially being woke. So this doesn't look like bad changes to me at all. Oh, I lied. No, I didn't lie. Okay, interesting. So it's almost like I almost get that this is a white hat project, which is very interesting to see. And I almost get that it's like she's actually coming in to, it's a fake out or something. Like she's coming in under the guise of being a Democrat, but that she's actually quite a gift for your community. And I think she's going to move things in a good direction. So keep an eye out on her. Keep an eye out on her. She might be playing a bit of the long game over the next like couple of years, but something might come out where you start seeing even in the next couple of weeks where you're like, oh, okay, she might actually have a point there, or I could see where she's going with that. And ultimately, it does look like no matter what side she's on, there's a lot of value that she brings to the town. So who knows? That's what I'm seeing. Here in Toronto, I'm seeing more media and news advertising pushing the woke agenda. Sore losers. Oh, for sure. We can all make a positive difference in the world. I believe that. I'm an advocate for every human. I can't help it. Well, I'm not an advocate for evil, let's be real, of course. But, and I probably give people more of a chance than I should. But that's who I came here to be. Can't help myself. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else coming in here? Last question of the day. I have a female friend who battles with how to deal with debilitating external energies. Any suggestions or people to contact the cards may reveal? Tough one, hey? Tough one. I have friends like this as well, particularly a good female friend, and I don't envy that at all. Like always processing through things for people, being a channel, and that is exhausting. And she's worked with many different shamans, healers, ayahuasca, all of it, and sometimes it is again that kind of shaman's path. But let's look at the external energies and what she can do about it. Okay. So this is the card of the spiritual warrior. This would be your spiritually going to war with energies, but this is a peaceful card. This is a peaceful war, right? So there is a spiritual purpose in this for her, holding ground, continuing to take a lot of time to pause, take a lot of time to stay balanced. And let me see here. Let me just finish this pull for you. Okay. Oh, you know, bless her soul for being here and taking this path. You're a female friend. This is the time she's been called forward. The time is now for her to, I think that a lot of the energies that are coming forward, they are called to a part of her that has a kind heart, a kind spirit. I don't know if she's someone that wears her heart on her sleeve, someone that has a just a generally open-hearted, kind approach to life. And that is part of why they come to her. And it feels as though it's a part of her purposeful path. It's a part of how she's going to work with what she offers to the world. And it's going to take baby steps. It's going to take time to realize that, actualize that, and move towards it. Oh, yeah, for sure. She's building strength, resilience. This next year, there may be like something that comes through that really feels supportive to her. She might find that over the next 6 weeks, she's still feeling really like she's just like kind of crawling out of this. But she's going to come to the other side of it feeling a lot stronger. Energy. So there's like some internal like her own internal conflicting energy. Let me just double check as we wrap this up here. I have a clarification on the 5 of Wands. Okay, so she needs to be really aware of the interactions. It's another one of those things where it's like if she's working with people, that it's something that is like try to keep it out of the more energetic realm, try to keep it in the real sort of like tangible, sort of more 3D realm. And I see that it could be supportive for her to work on like keeping herself busy doing some sort of a project, something, even volunteering her time to work with others that struggle with this, volunteering her time to build something or to work with some sort of a center that works with people who struggle with mental health. This is a part of her purposeful path. It's getting harder and harder because this is happening. This has been happening. The more that she's in resistance to it, the more the horn blows. So it's because she has something to offer. And over the next 6 weeks, that's going to become more and more apparent for her. The outcome looks good, though. The outcome looks good. Yeah. Heart healing, 2 aces, new beginnings coming for her. New beginnings. Keep going through it. Keep going through it. Ask for the strength to come. Ask for her heart to lead the way. And try not to allow the nervous system to become too overwhelmed, because she's right where she needs to be. Whew. Hey, everyone. We're at the end of the show. Yeah. Beautiful. Blessings to your friend. Again, her heart is the gift. So come back into the heart anytime that the energy is feeling too much or overwhelming. Come back into the heart. Do some somatic work. Come back into the heart. You betcha. Oh, yeah, we're all chatting on Sunday. We'll see you there. We'll see you there. Anything I need to say to wrap up? I think so. Let's have a look here. I'll bring this back up. Lastly, you can catch the alchemy conversation with Jay Widener on Beyond Mystic. You can also catch these are the upcoming shows for the week. We've got You're Catching Me right now on Beyond Karma. That's the last show for tonight. Then Beyond Crystal Code tomorrow at 3 with Carla and Coco. And then Beyond the News tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Janine and John Claude. Stack Day on Thursday, as always. It is our big day of the week. Beyond Ravens with Janine. Beyond the News, viewer questions. Love it, love it, love it. And then Down the Rabbit Hole with Mom and I. And Beyond the News on Thursday night. Thanks all. Thanks all. Aw, I don't know you, but I'm sure JC will catch me up. Absolutely. I'm so grateful to see that you're here and that you're joining us again. And again, thank you for being a truth warrior and a freedom fighter and for all that you did during the convoy. We're happy to have you back. Yeah. Oh, she's still in your room sleeping. Blessings to little Moo. Yeah. Have a great one, everyone. We'll see you next week.